Hello everyone. So in the previous video we discussed 5 problems from exercise 2.5. So that is from question number 2 to 6. Now we continue the remaining problems in exercise 2.5, that is question number 7. So here is the question. After 15 years, Mary's age will be 4 times of her present age. Find her present age. So here we do not know what is her present age. So we write let her present age. So what is her represent? Her is nothing but Mary's age. Let Mary's present age be x. Okay, so after 15 years, after 15 years what is her age? So Mary's age after 15 years, Mary's age is how much? X plus 15. Okay, now so this is the condition. Mary's age will be 4 times of her present age. So here after 15 years, that means after 15 years her age is x plus 15. So after 15 years her age will be 4 times of her present age. Okay, so 4 times of her present age or present age is 4 times is nothing but 4 is multiplied with the present age is x, which is equals to 4x. Okay, now I write the condition. After 15 years, Mary's age will be 4 times of her present age. So from this condition we write the equation. So after 15 years, what is her age? X plus 15. Mary's age will be 4 times of her present age. Okay, now so this is the condition. From this condition we have written the equation. Now by transposing the variables to LHS and the constants to RHS. So x, if I transpose plus 4x, it becomes minus 4x, which is equals to, if I transpose plus 15, it becomes minus 15. X minus 4x is minus 3x equals to minus 15. So minus minus get cancelled. Now we have to find the value of x by transposing 3 to RHS. So 3 is in multiplication. If I transpose a multiplication to RHS, it becomes a division. So x is equals to 15 by 3. So 3 ones are 3 5s are. X is equals to 5. So what is this x? So x is nothing but present age of Mary. So Mary's present age is 5 years. Okay, simple problem. So it is easy to understand. So we'll move on to the next question. Next question number 8. Aravind has a kidney bank. It is full of 1 rupee and 50 paisa coins. It contains 3 times as many 50 paisa coins as 1 rupee coins. The total amount of the money in the bank is 35. How many coins of each kind there in the bank? So here we do not know how many number of 1 rupee coins and how many number of 50 paisa coins are there. But the condition is given, it contains 3 times as many 50 paisa coins as 1 rupee coins. That means 50 paisa coins are 3 times of 1 rupee coins. That means we do not know 1 rupee coins. Let us take 1 rupee coins as x. Okay, so solution, let number of rupees 1 coins, I take this rupees 1 coins, is equals to x. Okay, now so we write about 50 paisa coins. Number of 50 paisa coins is 3 times of 1 rupee coins, which is equals to 3 into x is 3x. So 50 paisa coins are 3 times of 1 rupee coins is 3x. Now, so we write the value of that 1 rupee coins, value of rupees 1 coins is equals to 1 rupee into x, number of 1 rupee coins is equals to x itself. Okay, now we write the value of 50 paisa coins, value of 50 paisa coins, 50 paisa, converting this 50 paisa into rupees, we write this as 50 by 100 into number of 50 paisa coins is 3x. Okay, so we cancel this 0 0, 5 1s are 5 2s are, which is 1 by 2 into 3x. So 50 paisa is nothing but half rupee. So 1 by 2 into 3x is 1 into 3x, 3x by 2. So this is the value of 50 paisa coins, that is 3x by 2. Now total money in the bank is how much? Total money in the bank is rupees 35. So this is the total money in the bank. So total money is nothing but number of 1 rupee coins and number of 50 paisa coins, which is equals to total money. So what is the value of 1 rupee coins? X plus, and what is the value of 50 paisa coins? 3x by 2 equals to total money is 35. So this x can be written as a x by 1. So here what is the LCM? So LCM is 2. So we can cross multiply this. 2 into x is 2x plus 1 into 3x is 3x divided by LCM 2 equals to 35. So by adding 2x plus 3x we get a 5x by 2 equals to 35. So 2 is in division. If I transpose this division to RHS, it becomes a multiplication. That implies 5x is equals to 35 into 2. Okay, now by transposing this 5 to RHS, because 5 is in multiplication, if I transpose multiplication to RHS, it becomes a division. So then we get the value of x. X is equals to 35 into 2 divided by 5. 5 1s are 5 7s are. X is equals to 7 2s are 14. So what is this x called? X is nothing but number of 1 rupee coins. Number of 1 rupee coins is how many? 14. So from this we can find the number of 50 paisa coins. Okay, so here we write number of rupees 1 coins is equals to 14. Now from this we can write number of 50 paisa coins is equals to 3x. So you can see number of 50 paisa coins is 3x. That implies 3 into 14 is how much? 3 into 14 is 42. So number of 1 rupee coins is 14 and the number of 50 paisa coins is 42. Okay, so very simple problem. Next go on to the another question. Next question number 9. A and B together can finish a piece of work in 12 days. If A alone can finish the same work in 20 days, in how many days B alone can finish it? Okay, so look at this statement. A and B together can finish a piece of work in 12 days. That means, so given, so what is given? A and B can finish the work in 12 days. That means if they work together, so they can complete the work in 12 days. That is A plus B is equals to 12. Okay, now so read the question again. If A alone can finish the same work in 20 days. So let us take me one example. So I take 2 days to complete one chapter. Okay, so for example I take 2 days to complete one chapter. Now for one day, how much part of the chapter do I complete? Okay, so in 2 days I complete one chapter. So in one day, how much chapter do I complete? So I take this as x. So we can cross multiply this. 2 into x is 2x equals to 1 into 1 is 1. So by transposing 2 to right side, x is equals to 1 by 2. That is, so I can complete a 1 by 2 part, that is half part in one day. So let me take one more example. Suppose if I take 4 days to complete one chapter. Okay, so I take 4 days to complete one chapter. Now how many, so in one day, how much chapter do I complete? Okay, that means by cross multiplying 4 into x is 4x equals to 1 into 1 is 1. So transpose 4, x is equals to 1 by 4. That is 1/4 part I complete in one day. Now, so now you can see A plus B, so A and B can finish the work in 12 days. That means they together worked and completed the work in 12 days. Now, so we have to find A and B can finish the work in one day. How much work do they complete in one day? So A and B, so number of days is how many? 12 days they have completed one work. Okay, now in one day how much work do they complete? So I take this as x. So by cross multiplying 12 into x is 12x equals to 1 into 1 1. Transpose 12, x is equals to 1 by 12. That is 1 by 12th part they can complete in one day. Okay, so I write the statement A and B can finish the work in one day. So how much work they do? That is A plus B is equals to 1 by 12. That means they together work 1 by 12th part in one day. Okay, next statement, if A alone can finish the same work in 20 days. Okay, so if A alone can finish the work in 20 days, so I write this statement, A alone can finish the same work in 20 days. Okay, so now how much work he can complete in one day? So 20 days he takes to complete the work. Okay, now so in one day how much work he completes? So I take this as x and cross multiply 20 into x is equals to 1 into 1 is 1. Transpose 20, x is equals to 1 by 20. That means he can complete a 1 by 20th part in one day. Okay, so A alone can finish the same work in one day is equals to 1 by 20th part. That means A can alone, A is equals to 1 by 20th part. He can complete 1 by 20th part. Now A plus B together how much work they can complete in one day? 1 by 12 part. Now what we have to find? How many days B alone can finish it? Okay, so by the problem, so A plus B is equals to 12. So in one day they together complete a 1 by 12th part. Now A alone completed how much part? 1 by 20th part, 1 by 20. So in place of A I have written 1 by 20 because he completed 1 by 20th part in one day, plus B is equals to 1 by 12, right, as it is. So to find the work completed in one day by B, so we have to find by transposing this 1 by 20 to right side, we get the value of B, 1 by 12. If I transpose plus 1 by 20, it becomes 1 by 20. Okay, now by taking LCM, so LCM of 12 comma 20 is 60. So here I have done that LCM. So LCM is 60. Now 1 by 12 into 60 minus 1 by 20 into 60 divided by 60. Okay, so by cancelling 12 ones are 12, 5s are 21s are 23s are, that implies B is equals to 1 5s are 5 minus 1 3s are 3 divided by 60. So which is equals to 5 minus 3 is 2 by 60. So you can cancel with 2 ones are 2, 30. B is equals to 1 by 30. That means So B can alone work in one day. He can complete 1 by 30th part of the work in one day. Now, so to complete the whole work, how many days he can take it? So he can complete now we have to find the number of days he can complete the whole work. So here the same way, number of days, so we take as x. So work is 1. So in one day he completed 1 by 30th part. Okay, so by cross multiplying, so 1 x into 1 by 30 is x by 30, which is equals to 1 into 1 is 1. So by cross multiplying we get x is equals to 30. That means number of days he takes to complete the work is 30. Therefore B alone can finish the work in 30 days. Okay, so hope you understood the problem. So it is very easy to understand, no need to worry. Okay, so we'll go on to the next question.